What's good, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the best players in each position. Yesterday you guys would have seen the best players at each position for like maximum coins, what are not icons and so on. But I thought today I'll give you guys the cheaper versions, because obviously not everyone here who watch my videos will have like the crazy budget. So I want to give you guys some cheaper options for like better value for your money as well. But also adding on to this, I think I'm going to make this sort of into some sort of series, into like something what comes out consistently every week. I see a guy called Fifa Analyst. If you guys haven't seen his stuff, check him out, but he does something very similar, but he gives you like the best strikers to use in the game so far and stuff like that. And I think I might do something similar to that, in the sense that I'm going to do like strikers, wingers, midfielders, right back, left back, centre backs, keepers, and then give you like 4 different ranges of like prices. So like we do it like under 50k, between 50 to 150, 150 to 250, 250 to 500, and then 500k plus. And that'll be like my opinion of the best players and then type of sort of ranges in them positions. So that's something what I'm thinking about bringing to you guys very soon. No FUT Champs highlights unfortunately this weekend, because we didn't hit anywhere like the top 200, so I couldn't get the recording even if I was top 200 in Europe. So it's a bit of a shame, but sometimes, you know, you win some, you lose some. Poor weekend all round. But if you are new around here, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, leave a like, leave a comment of what you think of this little series we're going to be doing. But yeah, let's get in to the players. Right, in goal we've got Nick Pope. You guys would have seen him as the best players in each position and the maximum price, but I thought I'll throw him back in here because obviously he's very cheap, he's very affordable, so look to bring Nick Pope into your team. Just a quick little thing as well, sorry about the lighting, I don't know why, but my room seems really dark today. I'm not too sure why that is, but you know, that's something obviously we will sort out very soon. But a little bit sorry about the lighting, and of course sorry about the PlayStation making so much noise. But yeah, Nick Pope, I talked about him in yesterday's episode. Great player all round. Just a consistent keeper, which is something we got to be looking for when it comes to keepers in this game, because not all keepers are consistent. So for 82 rated, really cheap price, Nick Pope is definitely the guy to go for. The backup keeper is Donnarumma. Heard really good things about him this year. 6'5", 89 diamond, 81 handling, 76 kicking, 89 reflex, 83 precision. I honestly wish this guy was in like the Premier League or just had like better links, because I think this guy could be like low-key one of the best keepers in the game. But we don't really get to try him unless you're going like for the Serie A sort of like links. So definitely have a little look into getting Donnarumma into your team if you can, if you're going for the Serie A options. But as I mentioned, he's a little bit hard to link, especially when you're looking at like the centre backs. There's so many better centre backs in like La Liga, Bundesliga, Premier League, and to be fair, Serie A's got like Manolas and stuff, but I think there's better options elsewhere. We've got Wan-Bissaka chilling at the right back spot, 6 foot, medium height, 4-star skills, 2-star weak foot, 86 pace, 51 shooting, 68 passing, 80 dribbles, 82 defending, 74 physical. If you can't afford the Walker, the Semedo, I think your next best pick is Wan-Bissaka if you're going for the Premier League on the right side, which I think a lot of people are. They're going for like that Joe Gomez into a right back, into the right centre mid in like a 4-3-2-1 or such. And I think Wan-Bissaka obviously gives you a nice strong link into Joe Gomez and just makes everything a little bit easier when you're looking at your team. And he's still a quality defender. I would say his passing lacks, even though like Semedo's got like one more extra passing, he's actually got 80 dribbling. That's actually crazy. I didn't even realise it was that high. But yeah, his passing sometimes, like when I'm trying to do the free balls on the line, I feel like it goes a little bit wayward. So keep that in mind when doing it. I've thrown a towel in here as another cheap option. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, high, medium, 5'9", 91 pace, 70 shooting, 72 passing, 81 dribble, 72 defending, 72 physical. I'm currently using him on Red Glory team. Even on weekend, he's a quality option for you guys, especially obviously he's super cheap. Like I think my team on my Red Glory is like 200k, so Atal is definitely one of my main players, actually, to be honest with you, at the wing back. And the best thing about Atal, you can move him, like you could use him as a super sub and play him as like a centre mid, a right mid, left mid, striker. Literally, you could play him anywhere on the pitch and it'll give you a good return from that position. Centre backs here, we've got Diego Carlos and Klosterman. Let's go into Carlos first. 6'1", medium high, 3-star skills, 4-star weakness, 77 pace, 63 passing, 68 dribble, 82 defending, 83 physical. unbelievable card. Another guy who's in my Road to Glory team, just an absolute tank of a player. Definitely recommend looking to pick him up into your team if you can. I think he's only like 30 odd K, so yeah, plenty of people you can link him into in the La Liga, Brazilian players and so on. So definitely look into getting him. I'm currently using him and Elemental, who's on the bench, who we'll talk about in a little bit of a second. Klosterman, who I think is probably one of the best centre-backs on the scale, probably top 5. This guy is crazy. 84 pace, 66 passing, 71 dribble, 82 defending, 77 physical, 6'2", medium, right-footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. You can just see by this card, man. This card's got serious pace about him. He's decent on the ball. He's an absolute tank on the pitch as well. So definitely look to get him in. You can link him into Upamecano or the Bundesliga with Alphonso Davies, Theo and Lucas Hernandez even. So many options what you can do with the Bundesliga. Talking about the Bundesliga options, this is a new rule breakers card. We've got Mukurier, medium, 6'2", 3-star skills, 3-star weak for 89 pace, 72 passing, 85 dribble, 77 defending, 83 physical. I'm debating to get this card in my Road to Glory team and just start him on 7 chem as a right back, as a centre back. With Klosterman. I think that might be the wave to go because this card is looking phenomenal. The only problem is I really do enjoy how my team is playing at the moment in my Road to Glory, so maybe I look to do something else, but this card is definitely worth doing, even if you're playing him at right back or centre back or whatever you want. He's even a good sub as a defender if you get a red card or so. So definitely look to get him in. Another guy who you can get at cheaper prices, Tomori. I think he's only like 2-3K. 2-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 6'1", medium, 80 pace, 58 passing, 76 dribbling, 76 defending, 74 physical. And as you can tell, one of the main sort of stats really when it comes to these defenders is pace, because I think pace is quite important this year, especially when people do the through balls. A lot of people like to wing bash or 1-2 with their strikers and try and get in behind. Having that extra pace is obviously going to help you keep up with a lot of people, so look to get him in. And Elemental, who actually low-key surprised me this weekend in my Road to Glory. 6'1", medium high, right-footed, 2-star skills, 2-star weak foot, 78 pace, 66 passing, 71 dribbles, 81 defending, 81 physical. Crazy good card. When I'm looking at this card, obviously I used his Champions League card last year and he was unbelievable. And I thought, how good is this guy going to be this year? And he is phenomenal. Honestly, he was so good in the air from corners. I don't know what it was. I think he scored quite a few. I think he maybe scored like 4 or 5, and that's actually quite a lot for me with corners. I don't really usually score them. So look to bring in Elemental with Carlos is a great strong link you can do. Or you can obviously go with the Real Madrid sort of Mendy, Rivaldo type combinations you can do. Left back options, now we've got Roussillon, 5'9", high medium, left foot, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 88 pace, 74 passing, 80 drills, 76 defended, 76 physical. Just a solid card all round once again. I definitely recommend looking into get this guy into your team. The only problem is I think Alphonso Davies is only like 20-30k, and Alphonso Davies is top 2 left backs in this game with Mendy. So, but of course Roussillon gives you the French options and so on. So it's definitely a viable option for a cheaper left back. Same with Theo Hernandez here. 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, left foot, high medium, 6 foot, 92 pace, 73 passing, 77 dribble, 74 defending, and 77 physical. If you're looking for a left back in this area, this is definitely your main guy to go for. He's obviously got an inform card, and his inform card is really good as well. I used it in draft and he was so hard to get past. So definitely look to get him. Low key, for me, it could be Mendy, Alphonso Davies, and then the inform Hernandez. Even maybe the inform Hernandez might be slightly better than one of them two, but I haven't really used him too much compared to them two. Let's get into the midfielders now. We've got Musa Sissoko, obvious choice to come into the team. 6'2", high, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 78 pace, 77 passing, 78 dribbles, 77 defending, 89 physical. Crazy good card. Every year, this guy's an absolute beast in that midfield. You can use him as a centre mid CDM sort of combination, whatever formation you like to play. You can even use him as a CDM in a 4-1-2-1-2, or even right centre mid, left centre mid in narrow, to be honest with you. Just really good, like a powerhouse, cheap Vieira type player. So definitely recommend getting Sissoko into your team. It also comes with obviously the Premier League, French links, and it's very very nice player to have for hybrids. Rivaldo comes in next as the high, 6 foot, right footed, 3-star, 86 pace, 74 shooting, 78 passing, 8 dribble, 77 defending, 8 physical. Him and Marcus Laurent are obviously right next to each other really when it comes to who's the better player in this game. I put Rivaldo in because I used both of them this weekend. I just think Rivaldo takes it just slightly over Laurent. So yeah, that's why Laurente's not in this, but I definitely still recommend Marcus Laurent. Rivaldo, though, in my opinion, is just slightly better. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive, like the 20k mark, but definitely worth the price, what you're paying for. Zakaria, 6'3", medium, 3-star, 83 pace, 64 shooting, 75 passing, 78 dribble, 81 defending, 85 physical. This, when I talked about Sissoko being a cheap Vieira, that obviously has the links where he's like French and played in the Premier League and so on, but Zakaria, low-key, is the epitome of being that cheap Vieira, man. 83 pace, 81 defending, 85 physical, 78 dribble, 75 passing. That's crazy. And do you know what's crazy? That people are using this card as a centre-back and swapping him around with Delaney. Shout out to Harry, Fanatic Harry, for that one. I know a lot of people, he's been raving about that, do that swapping game. I know a lot of people obviously are doing it, so definitely recommend looking at him even to play in your midfield or even as a swap sort of option to play in your defense. We've got Lema here, medium high, 5'11", 85 pace, 78 passing, 78 dribble, 80 defending, 77 physical with 68 shooting. Just a very sweaty, cheap card, to be honest with you. Very standard, loads of pace about him. Nothing crazy good, but nothing crazy bad. So definitely recommend looking to get him into your Bundesliga teams. Onto the right mid spot, we've got Gelson Martins, high, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 94 pace, 71 shooting, 72 passing, and 85 dribble. Crazy good card again this year. I say again, like, was he good last year? I suppose he was quite good last year, but this year, for me, I'm using my Rose Glory. And this guy is amazing. Like, he feels so good on the ball. Him and Douglas Costa I have on my wings, and they just feel phenomenal. He's shooting 71, but he's really good in the box as well. But like, even 69 finishing, I swear to you, this guy, I don't know what Kevstar I've got, maybe like a dead eye. His finishing was super clutch for me. So, and his left foot wasn't even that bad, even though it's got 3-star weak foot. So definitely recommend looking to get Gelson Martins into your teams. He's obviously got that nice link into Ben Yedder, what you could use. Left mid spot, we've got the main man, Ousmane Dembele, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 92 pace, 77 shooting, 77 passing, 86 dribble. Everything you want in a cheap, like, everything you want in an unreal player who costs like 500k, but comes at a very cheap price because he's obviously lacking a little bit of strength and a little bit of shooting, a little bit of passing, but he's got that 5-star, loads of pace, loads of like decent dribbling. I used the finisher on him, and he was actually pretty naughty at finishing this weekend on 7 chem, so look to get Dembele into your team for sure. Probably one of my favourite players who I used this weekend in my Rose Glory team. And I can't believe that I haven't actually mentioned Quincy Promes in this thing. So I'm going to quickly shout him out right now. Quincy Promes, if you're looking for a super sub or just like one of the main guys to get into your team, linking with Rule Breakers, Dumfries, look to get him into your team. I had to call him out. Because I completely forgot about him. Adama Traore is an option, or you can use it as the right wing as well. High low, 5'10", 4-star skills, 2-star weak foot, 96 pace, 66 shooting, 68 passing, 86 dribble, and 8 physical. All you know what you're going to get with Adama is just pace, decent dribbling, and load of strength. You know, he's going to be a hard guy to get off the ball. He's just going to be an absolute wing merchant. So if you're looking for somebody like that, definitely look to get Adama into your team. Very similar to sort of the Gelson Martins, Douglas Costa. We've got St. Matt Seam. He's obviously a little bit more expensive than them, but he comes with 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high low, 5'8", 93 pace, 70 shooting, 72 passing, 87 dribble. Crazy good card. Feels unreal on the ball, but he does lack the finishing. I'll be totally honest with you, so keep that in mind if you're looking to get St. Matt Seam into your team. And then we've got Rodrigo and Jesus up top here. So we're going Rodrigo, the left-footed guy, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. We've got the ones to watch here, but obviously you just get the gold card. He's like 6k, maybe a little bit more actually. But 91 pace, 79 shooting, 76 passing, 81 dribble, 71 physical. Just a decent Premier League sweaty striker, you know, old school style, like the Bonahor type S type players. That's what obviously Rodrigo brings in. He's got the left foot, which not many strikers really do have in the Premier League. So he's obviously, if you're playing like a narrow, he's obviously a nice option. Gabriel Jesus, 5'9", high, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, 85 pace, 82 shooting, 72 passing, 87 dribble, and 72 physical. I don't know what it is with this card, but this card feels unreal in the game. I play against him all the time, and this guy's a serious finisher. He looks fast on the ball. He's strong. He does it all. Honestly, this guy is definitely recommend picking him up. I might have to have a little look at him because this guy gave me problems this weekend. So look at getting Jesus into your team, and then two really cheap options here from you. From the Bundesliga, we've got He-Chan, 93 pace, 75 shooting, 71 pass, 79 dribble. 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, just an absolute pace merchant, puts the ball in the back of the net. That's what all you need really when it comes to the sweaty strikers. And then the other one is Keita Balde, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 91 pace, 74 shooting, 71 passing, 79 dribble, 70 physical, 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, high, medium. Another Serie A option. Serie A has got some nice options, to be fair. They've got Lasagna, Mertens. Then you could obviously put like wingers into the strikers and so on. But I think Keita Balde is definitely an option to look into your teams. But that would be it for me when it comes to the best players in each position. It's the cheap version. As I mentioned, yesterday's video was the expensive version, and then as I also mentioned at the intro, going on, I might do like different positions at different prices for you guys, because hopefully, well, you guys seem to enjoy this type of video. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be trying to do for you guys. But don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.